Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0970 indicates a problem with the pressure control solenoid C control circuit in a 2015 to 2020 Honda Fit. This code suggests a low voltage issue originating in the electrical circuit connected to the solenoid. Understanding the significance of this code is crucial, as a malfunction here can lead to issues with the vehicle's continuously variable transmission (CVT) performance. The pressure control solenoid regulates fluid pressure within the transmission for optimal functionality. If this code is triggered, it's essential to note that it points toward an electrical fault rather than a mechanical failure in the transmission itself, which simplifies the diagnostic approach. Following the prescribed troubleshooting steps will help pinpoint the electrical fault effectively. DTC P0970 specifically targets the pressure control solenoid C, a crucial component for managing fluid pressures within the continuously variable transmission (CVT). This solenoid regulates hydraulic pressure for optimal gear operation, ensuring smooth transitions and efficient engine performance. The pressure control solenoid C is integrated within the valve body assembly of the transmission, making it less accessible. Being an electrical component, any malfunction can lead to poor vehicular performance or even transmission failure. The electrical circuit related to this solenoid is critical. Thus, understanding its role aids in effectively troubleshooting the error. It's important to note that malfunctioning solenoids can directly affect drivability, leading to further complications if not addressed promptly. This trouble code P0970 stems from an electrical circuit issue, which signifies that mechanical problems within the transmission are not a cause here. One of the main causes is a malfunction of the pressure control solenoid itself, which could be due to age, wear, or manufacturing defects. Additionally, poor connections or loose terminals may influence the electrical circuit's integrity, leading to erroneous voltage readings. If the connections are compromised, the solenoid may not receive the appropriate voltage needed to function, thus generating this error code. Furthermore, these problems can create intermittent failures, a situation that poses challenges in diagnosis. Conducting thorough checks on both the solenoid and electrical connections can help in resolving the DTC effectively. When DTC P0970 is present, drivers may notice various symptoms affecting the vehicle's performance. One of the most immediate indicators is the illumination of the check engine light, alerting the driver to an existing issue. Other symptoms may include a slipping transmission, where the vehicle hesitates when accelerating or struggles to engage gears properly. Drivers might also experience increased engine RPMs without a corresponding increase in vehicle speed, indicative of transmission issues. These symptoms arise because the transmission is unable to maintain the proper hydraulic pressure due to the malfunctioning solenoid. Thus, if the DTC appears, it's vital to address the error to restore proper vehicle operation and prevent further damage to the transmission. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0970 involves the verification of the problem to ensure the error persists. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode without starting the engine. This action allows the onboard diagnostic system to initialize. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System (HDS) tool to clear any existing DTCs, including P0970. After clearing, start the engine and wait for at least 1 second, giving the system time to reevaluate the status of the solenoid functionality. After this, recheck for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If DTC P0970 resurfaces, the failure is confirmed, moving you forward in the troubleshooting process. If it does not appear, it could signify an intermittent failure where you should check for loose connections and terminals. In the second step, focus on determining the possible failure point within the system. Begin by carrying out a functional test of the CVT clutch pressure control solenoid valve. This test is integral as it identifies whether the solenoid itself is operating correctly. If the solenoid works properly, you can confidently progress to further electrical testing. However, if the solenoid fails to function as intended, it indicates a defect requiring immediate attention. By isolating the failure area, you gain essential insights into whether the problem resides within the solenoid or the surrounding electrical components. Effective diagnostics at this stage can significantly streamline the troubleshooting process, ensuring the right component is targeted for repair or replacement. Step 3 involves an essential open wire check on the CP-CLS line, aimed at confirming the integrity of the wiring between key components. Begin by turning the vehicle off and jumping the SCS line using the HDS tool to enable simultaneous checking of electrical paths. Disconnect the PCM connector B and the solenoid wire harness as prescribed. With these connectors removed, continuity must be checked between specific test points: the solenoid wire harness and the PCM. Verify that the solenoid wire harness's connector number 7 matches the PCM's connector number 14. If continuity is established, it indicates that the wire is intact and functioning correctly, potentially leading to an update or replacement of the PCM if the software is outdated. However, if there is no continuity detected, it signifies an open circuit needing repair. The fourth troubleshooting step focuses on testing the CVT clutch pressure control solenoid valve directly. This requires removing the valve body assembly to gain access to the solenoid valve's connectors. Once the assembly is removed, disconnect the corresponding 2P connector for the solenoid and measure the resistance between specified test points. Conduct this test while the vehicle is in the off-lock mode to prevent any electrical interference. The expected resistance should fall between 4.6 and 6.3 ohms, which indicates the solenoid valve is operational. If the resistance falls within this range, it corroborates that the solenoid is functional, potentially necessitating a replacement of the solenoid wire harness. Conversely, a failure to meet the resistance criteria signifies the solenoid itself is defective, requiring replacement of the valve body assembly as the corrective action. After executing the necessary repairs and replacements, the final step is to verify the repair's efficacy. Begin this process by ensuring that all connections made during the troubleshooting and repair stages are secure and correctly fitted. Once all components are securely reassembled, perform a final clearing of any existing DTCs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This step is necessary to reset the vehicle's monitoring system. Following the clearing of the codes, conduct a test drive to assess the vehicle's performance and confirm that the DTC P0970 does not reappear. Pay attention to transmission behavior and check for any abnormal symptoms. Successful verification entails not encountering any DTCs and restoring the vehicle to its optimal operating condition. Preventive maintenance is essential to ensure long-term reliability and performance, particularly regarding the electrical systems linked to the CVT. Regular inspections of electrical connections play a critical role in preventing issues related to DTC P0970, as loose or corroded connections can lead to circuit disruptions. Always check that connections are secure and free from contaminants. Keeping the PCM software updated can also enhance the vehicle's performance by ensuring that all diagnostics and control algorithms operate on the latest parameters. Moreover, maintaining adequate hydraulic fluid levels ensures that the pressure control solenoids can perform effectively, reducing wear and promoting smoother transmission operation. Overall, implementing these preventive measures can help mitigate future problems, reducing the chances of encountering DTC P0970 again. In summary, DTC P0970 reveals an electrical circuit malfunction affecting the pressure control solenoid, C, in a Honda Fit from 2015 to 2020. The troubleshooting steps outlined provide a systematic approach to diagnosing and resolving the issues associated with this code. By focusing on the integrity of the electrical circuits and functionality of the solenoid, technicians can efficiently narrow down the root cause. Following through each step methodically not only aids in correcting the immediate issue, but also helps prevent future occurrences of related DTCs. Ensuring proper preventive maintenance can significantly enhance your vehicle's longevity and reliability, ultimately contributing to a more enjoyable driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.